my name is Denise and I run the Poshmark Closet Eat, Play, Love. I just had a Lululemon live sale and I'm coming at you with all the things you need to know about reselling Lululemon to maximize your profits and have a fast sell-through rate. Join me. This video is going to help you identify the style and potentially the color of a piece. All of those bits of information take a few minutes of searching online to really maximize your profits. People collect particular Lululemon colors. If you just call something pink, tank top, crop top, you're gonna sell this, but maybe for $15 to $20. But if you know that this is an Align tank and that it's milkshake pink, which is a very coveted color, you could probably get $40 for it. So the difference is spending that moment, and I'm gonna show you exactly what to search and how to search it, how to identify what your size is and what the style is, and what letters to search from the actual size dot. Just a really brief bit of information. In 2015, I believe 2016, around there, Lululemon started adding more information to their size dots. And as a result of that information, there is a database online that allows you to search for items by their particular style number or the numbers that are identified in the size dot. It also tells you when something was produced, the year that was produced. So it provides size, style, and around the time that it was released or when the production was, which is fabulous. Sometimes you may just want to focus on pieces from 2021 and newer, and this is a great way to do that. Now, I'm gonna use this piece because it's a current piece as my first example. And then after I show you how to search and what to search, you may be done. It may be all the information you need. I'm gonna go into all different types of pieces. Where do you find the size dot on a sweatshirt versus a tank top versus a bra versus a pair of pants versus a pair of shorts? I'm gonna lay it all out because I have all of my Lululemon on that rack, and then the pieces that I sold. I also have pieces from my personal closet, so I just thought it was the best opportunity to give everyone information. Now, back to this piece. This is a milkshake pink. I think it's milkshake pink. We're gonna find out. Align tank top. This is from my personal closet. The hang tag tells me that it's a size 8. This rib tag wasn't here. There's a really quick way to determine what style this is and what color it is. Basically, when you are looking at a Lululemon piece, the back is facing me, so the back would be facing you. In the left pocket where you would put a pad in a bra or a tank top like this, there's gonna be a little opening. So there's an opening right here. You would normally slip the pad in that opening. On the left side, that's where you look for the size dot. This is from 2022, so it's got a lot of really great, most current identifying information in it. This came out around February of 2022. And then it's gonna tell me when I search these numbers what this style is called. I'm gonna do the search and I'm gonna show a picture of this at the same time, and then I'm gonna tell you what numbers I am actually searching when I go in here. So we have two options here. We can go to Lulu Fanatics. Lulu Fanatics is essentially the database of, oh my goodness, So it is a wealth of knowledge. So if you're familiar with Lulu Fanatics or you're not, there are some tips and tricks for searching in Lulu Fanatics. If you don't enter in the style code the right way, it's just gonna say that item can't be found, and you may feel yourself a little bit frustrated because you have to actually leave off a couple of pieces. You have to take them off when you're searching. I'm going to have this size dot simultaneously on the screen as I'm doing this. So I'm in the left side. I'm looking at this size dot and I'm in the search. Now, the series of numbers that I want to search goes LW1DUDS, and then there's a dot, and then it says 0222, which gives me the ballpark range of February of 2022 that this piece was released. We drop off the L when we search, so I'm just going to put in W, and I'm going to put in 1. D-U-D. I am not going to add the S at the end, and I'm going to hit return. Well, when I search for W1DUD, that tells me that this indeed is an Align tank top. This is an Align tank top. Perfect. So, great. You may be presented with a piece that you don't know what it is. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll a little bit. There's Dusty Clay, there's Wild Mint, there's Icing Blue, there's Sonic Pink. Aha! There's Strawberry Milkshake. So, here's the stock photo. Proceed at your own risk. Lululemon does not like you using their stock photos. Do I use their stock photos? Yes, I do. I take that risk. Be a mistake. You can find that on certain items, Poshmark will remove it at the request of Lululemon. If you take the risk of using a stock photo, you take that risk. I see that it's the Strawberry Align tank top, Strawberry Milkshake. I see the style number is W1DUDS. Now, sometimes I knew that was Strawberry Milkshake, but sometimes you could pull up a pair of shorts and you find out, okay, these are hottie hot shorts, and then you have to kind of hone in on what you think the color is. This is the best place to possibly do it. I wouldn't necessarily use a color if you can't confirm that that is the exact color. I'm gonna click over to Poshmark and then show you how I populate with this information into my posting. So, the material's Nulu. It's saying the release date is 8/2022, and on here it says 2/2022. Sometimes something is produced and it takes 6 months for it to hit the retail market. Don't be surprised if those production dates don't line up. 2022 lines up, so that's what helps me feel confident. If you have a production date in your size dot of, say, November, and it doesn't launch until January of the following year, I think you're gonna be safe. I am not taking a risk by putting this color here, but if I can't confirm exactly that this is the color that it is, I will say seems like Strawberry Milkshake, can't confirm. What I do is I select this information and I copy it. And then I go over to Poshmark. I am going to include all of the information from Lulu Fanatics. I'm gonna add that it's a Lulu Align tank top and that it's Strawberry Milkshake. If you call this pink Lululemon tank top, cropped, will you sell it? Yes, you'll sell it. Will you sell it faster if you call it Align and Strawberry Milkshake? I guarantee you will. And I also think that you will be able to increase what the price point is that you're selling something at with all of that little bit of homework. How long did that take me? That took me approximately, oh my goodness, 10 or 15 seconds. And then all of that information, I just populate right into my post. So basically this is what my workflow is. I will take photos, and when I take my photos, I always take an up close photo of the size dot. Then when I am sitting on the couch and I'm going through my drafts, I upload from my phone my photographs into my drafts, and then I just use that size dot. I don't do it while I'm taking photos. I use the information on the size dot when I'm just sitting on the couch, and then I type in the information to Lulu Fanatics, and voila. Like, that's it. All of the information I populate right into the post at the time. I also will potentially take screenshots of the actual item. If you feel compelled to avoid using stock photos in your post, which could potentially save you a lot of headache and not having posts remove, I do think that's a good move. You can also try the strategy of putting the company's stock photo like at the end of all of your pictures instead of at the beginning, so people can get a sense of the fit. You can also model it yourself, of course. I'm gonna continue on in this video with where to find size dots in every type of Lulu piece that I can get my hands on. How do you actually find what the style is in a different type of piece? That was a brand new piece. That was easy peasy. If I go into a thrift store and I find a piece, here's an example. This is a different era of size dot, okay? I found this gray sweatshirt. I sold it today in a live show. I found this gray sweatshirt. It has a kangaroo pocket in the front, okay? In sweatshirts that have kangaroo pockets, they have a little pocket inside of them. And when you look inside the little pocket inside of them, you're going to find the actual size dot in there. So the size dot is in the kangaroo pocket, and sometimes it can be in a smaller pocket inside the pocket, okay? So in a smaller pocket inside the pocket. Yes, Lululemon does that. I don't know why. N60416, and it tells me that it's a size 8. This is a size dot from 2016. It doesn't have the style number on it, so I'm left kind of at a loss. Bonus, I know what size it is. That's gonna help me fill in the blanks. Then I'm actually just gonna do a Google image search of this piece. So for the size dots that don't have the style, and they're gonna be the older ones, 2015 don't have anything, 2016 has enough but has some but not enough to tell you style information. And then as we move later in 27, 2018, you'll start to see the style numbers on the around the size of the tag. It can be an old enough piece where the size dot has actually just worn out of the piece. Say it's from 2014, 2013, which is very much possible. So that's an older generation that doesn't provide. So when I sold this today, I actually was not able to come up with the actual style of this. And I would say maybe about 5% of the Lululemon I sell, I can't determine what the actual style is. Every single other piece in my closet, I absolutely figure out what the style is, and I list the color, the release date, the style number. I put all of those things in there because sometimes people are very particular and they are looking specifically. I want to get this in front of the eyes of as many Lululemon buyers as I can. The market is super saturated. If a seller has put that information in their post, they're going to get my business. And I think as granular as you can be for Lululemon is the best possible practice. Lululemon is my best selling brand, and I don't hesitate to include as much information as possible. Let's do the deep dive into where you can find the size dots on what items and Okay, let's start with pants. Straight off the bat, let's be smart and savvy resellers and make good decisions when sourcing Lululemon leggings, okay? Pretty much no one is buying crops, old school crops. I'm gonna post a video of a pair of crops that I recently left behind. They were Wonder Unders, they were 20 inches. I will pick up Align crops because people buy them. I will not pick up any other crops. I just leave all crops behind. Crops are gonna be 20 inches or shorter, 20 inches. You'll get a sense when you're in the thrift store of what a 25-inch piece is like and what a 20-inch piece is like. Now in front of me, I have 4 different pairs of pants. The first pair of pants that I have is a pair of Wonder Unders, and I'm gonna help you identify what a Wonder Under is versus an Align. They're 2 different beasts, but they're really some of the most popular Lululemon pants out there. Lululemon has recently retired Wonder Under pants. This is a pair of Wonder Under pants, and the way I know it was without even looking at a size dot is that the line in the waistband goes straight across. It goes straight across. This is a pair of Aligns, okay? The material feels a little softer and a little different. You'll start to develop a feel for the material and then you'll have a sense of what it is before you even investigate more. I know what an Align feels like. They're my favorite thing to wear to yoga class. Now on an Align, it's hard to see, but luckily these are lighter color and this seam right here dips down and creates a small V at the seam that comes up. So an Align is gonna come down, touch that seam there, and then go back up a little tiny bit. It's not going to be a dramatic V. It's a very subtle V, but that's how you know the difference just right off the bat between a Wonder Under and an Align. Now I also have another pair of leggings here. So these Lululemon pants that I have right here are called In Movement 7/8 Tight. I call them also leggings. So my title is Lululemon In Movement 7/8 Tight Leggings, Paisley, and then I go on to say what the actual color is because I did the search on them. So if you find a pair of Lululemon leggings when you're out sourcing, I see here that there's a seam here. That lets me know that these are not Wonder Unders and these aren't Aligns. I also see in the back that this has the more rounded seam and it has the seam that goes straight across. That also tells me that it's gonna be In Movement, Swift Speed, high-rise cropped leggings. Those are also ones that are a little bit different and have this seam that go across here. These are going to be more compressive leggings. Now, when I find a pair of leggings, there's a few places to look. It's always going to be in the same place. If they are a legging that has a pocket in the side, sometimes the size dot can be in the leg pocket. So I don't have a pair of those, unfortunately, to show you, but sometimes the size dot can be in the leg. On the inside of the band, there may be a big pocket. There may be also a smaller side pocket that's like you could tuck a credit card in the front. But on this pair in particular, which we're talking about, on the inside behind the logo, there's a pocket. Now I'm just gonna open that pocket and you can see that the size dot is right there in the leggings, right there. And the material on these is called Everlux. I provide that information because people seek out particular fabrics. Someone could potentially search Lululemon leggings Everlux, Lululemon leggings Nulu, Lululemon leggings Luon, whatever they're looking for, okay? Nulu, Luon, Luxtreme, Everlux. Those are all materials, and once you get attached to a particular material, you may use that to search. So that's how I found the information and the color on these pants. That's how I also found the stock photo, searching that number, right? Now on a pair of Aligns, it's always going to be in the same place. There are some Aligns that have pockets. So if you don't see something on the inside, always search the left pocket. When I open up this waistband, there's this little pocket right here, as you can see. It would fit credit card, key, that kind of thing. I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna show you. Right in that pocket, there's my size dot. Okay, then I use that information to inform and drive my listing. This is a Lululemon Align legging, 28 inch. I put that right in my title. It's called Spray Ombre. The color goes from light to dark. Spray Ombre. It's a size 8, W5BYZS is the style number on that. It's a pair of Wonder Unders in the band. In the band. As we saw in the Aligns, right here there's a pocket. And right there is the size dot. I sold these today in my show, and that these are Luon in my posting. Wonder Unders have been made in a couple of materials. They've been made in Luxtreme and they've been made in Luon. So don't anticipate just because you pick them up like in Align that it's going to be the fabric that you assume. Confirm it with the style number. Last pair of pants is a pair of joggers. Now we've been talking left side, right? So I look on the inside and there's no interior pocket in these joggers. These are called Ready to Lulu pants. I also added jogger after it because if people are searching joggers and they don't know the name Ready to Lulu, I want to cover my bases that someone's looking for joggers. The color is called Night Diver, okay? So when I look at my pants, there's a pocket on the left side, there's a pocket on the right side. I'm just naturally gonna go to the left side. There's a little interior pocket and sometimes the size dot can be in that little interior pocket. And these, it isn't. The size dot is just hanging out there in the pocket. I have just grabbed some shorts to give you the lowdown on shorts. A lot of Lululemon shorts have a zip pocket in the back. If they do, that's where you're gonna first look for your size dot. You're immediately gonna unzip that pocket and you're gonna pull it out and you're gonna find that size dot. This is this is a newer size dot. These are speed up shorts. Okay, these are called speed up shorts and the size dot confirmed what this style is called. A little bit harder to determine what the color is on a piece like this. You just have to do some scrolling if you really want to be that particular. You don't have to. You could call them blue multi and just know that they're speed up shorts. There's also hottie hot shorts, which are super popular. So I recommend using the size dot to let you know what the name of the piece is. These shorts right here, I open the zip pocket, I pull out the style dot, it's right there. It also tells me that these are a size 4. These are called the Smooth Stride Short. They're a little bit different. They have a scalloped edge and then they have like little dots around the hemline. And so I knew they weren't hottie hots. These shorts right here are called the City Sky Run By Short. City Sky Run By Short. Now, on these shorts, there's no zipper pocket. So let me tell you where I looked. This happens to have like a boy short liner to it. These are an older style pair of shorts, and on occasion you'll find a boy short style liner, not the underwear style liner. And if you do, they may have a pocket to them. So we're on the left side again. You're maybe picking this up. You're picking up a pattern. Zip pocket left side. There it is. There's my size dot. Now Runtime shorts, and if you unzip the pocket, you will also see in these there's just a plain size dot. There's no style information. So it's just going to inform you that if you really want to do a little legwork on these, Google image search will help you land in Lulu Fanatics. If you happen to notice when you search up that item without the style information that there is actually a result in Lulu Fanatics, that would be the first place that I would click instead of an eBay posting or someone else's posting. I like to go right to the source that provided me with stock photos and then ultimately the style number, and that they were called Watermark Slate Black Grapefruit. So I found all of that information from a Google search.
You mentioned if a pair of shorts does not have a back pocket, it could have a left zip side pocket, but this is typically where you will find the size dot in a pair of shorts like this. Just takes a little searching. There's an interior pocket right here. And when you flip that out, you will quickly see the size dot appears right there.
I always put a close-up photo of the size dot into my listings on Poshmark because the size dot does a couple of things. It helps inform the age of the piece. It allows people to do searching on their own if they would like to confirm the information you provided. And the third thing is that the size dot can also give you insight, especially if you're a buyer, into the age of the piece or how much the piece has been washed and worn. I have some size dots that can be really cracked and have a lot of wear to them. There is a very collectible Lululemon market called Swiftleys. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about Swiftleys. Lululemon makes Swiftly tank tops. They typically have the Lulu swoosh in the front, and then they're almost always, I'm gonna firmly say this, that the logo is gonna be in silver, never really, maybe gummy, I don't think I've seen, always at the top of a Swiftly. Now here is a t-shirt, short sleeve, logo's up here. Here is a long sleeve. Long sleeves always have thumb holes. Always are gonna have thumb holes. They're a material that seems heavily ventilated, so lots of airflow in these. People love to run in them, work out in them. Logo's up here. And here I have another one. This is long sleeve. This is a newer style. This is more cropped. The more cropped style they call the run. So it's called like run length. The coral shirt I'm holding in my hand is a size 6 and the light purple one is a size 10. So you can see the difference in length. The long line ones are gonna look long and skinny, and the new cropped style, the run length ones, are gonna look a little bit more boxy. People love to collect Swiftleys and particular colors of Swiftleys. I recently sold a Swiftly that was wild mint. I sold the size 4 for $49 and I sold the size 8 for $44. Now, I happen to have the rip tag in mine because it came from my personal closet, but this is how you can find out what the size is in a Swiftly. I would say maybe 95 to 98% of all Swiftleys are going to have this. This is an older style Swiftly, and I think they've really moved away from this languaging, but it says, "I go the distance for chocolate." I think they've really moved away from that. So you flip up the bottom of the band and you see there's gonna be some languaging and a Lululemon logo. And then usually on the side, you will see right here, it says size 8 on the white one. It'll be there, but it's a little bit harder to see. This one says movement is medicine. It'll have some writing on the inside, and then it'll also have usually a little runner or something. It'll say Lululemon, and then it'll have size 6, size 8, size 10, size 2. And I really encourage you to try to get a sense of what you think the color is on your Lulu Swiftly tech. Quickly show you what it looks like as a size dot in a brand new produced piece. I just happen to have the tags for this shirt. This is called an Align asymmetrical bra. This is for AB. Now on this one, there's actually no pockets for pads. This bra does not have pads. So this doesn't have the place for them to put the size dot in the pocket of the bra. So they actually printed it. This is rare. And I don't know if they're moving in this direction, but I applaud it if they are. Flush pink. Flush pink. So when you're looking at a tag, if you happen to find one with a tag, there is a little code that's above the Scantron, and it says FUS pink, and that actually means flush pink. Now look at these two side by side. This is milkshake pink. Oh, it's terrible because my light is blowing them out. And then this is the flush pink. Very interesting. So that's like ultra modern Lulu size dot. It can be square and it is authentic. Don't be thrown off, especially if it's a 2023, 2024 production. It is legit. Now, let's talk some one-off pieces. Bras are pretty much going to be across the board the same. If they have a bra pad pocket, you're gonna open the left side and you're gonna find the size dot. In an Align tank top, it's gonna be in the same place, okay? An Align tank, you're gonna look in the left side pocket and it's gonna be right in there. It's a coat. Can anyone, this is called a Define jacket, super, super popular. If you find this in black, this is what it looks like. It has this kind of mock neck. It can be hooded or not hooded. Guess where I'm gonna look first? I'm gonna look in the left pocket. It may have a rip tag in it. I say hang tag and rip tag interchangeably, so my apologies if you don't like the name hang tag, but rip tag and hang tag are sort of interchangeable. When I go into this pocket on the left side, I unzip it, I find my size dot. It just says the number 2. What does that tell me? That tells me that this is old. This is produced in 2015 or earlier. I don't think I could find the exact name of this Define jacket, but I do know that it is a Define with a quick search, and just being able to identify like a scuba hoodie or something like that, I know where to find these tags. I unfortunately do not have a scuba hoodie. I'm trying to think of what other category of items that I've had. We've gone over bras and let's see. I do have a few tank tops. Let me see if they have size dots in them. Okay, so here's a couple of tank tops and these are older. I know they are. I'm excited to show you this one because I know for a fact that this size dot is out of the norm. And this, I have one of these. This is like one of my very first Lululemon pieces. The size dot's just right here inside the tank. And it's a size 8. I don't have a lot of information, so I used Google Lens to help my search. I have another tank top here. And this one has like a crazy built-in bra, but it has the pad pockets. And as soon as I open that left side, I find the size dot. It doesn't have any additional style information, so that tells me that this is an older style, and I'm gonna lean into Google Lens to help me determine what the exact name of the piece is. This is called a Dance Studio jacket. It's reversible. This happened to have the rip tag still in it. That's kind of rare, especially because it's reversible. You can tell someone only wore it on this side. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna look in the left pocket. Looking in the left pocket. I'm not finding anything. I've got it completely opened up. And it turns out I can't find a size dot. I look in, there's no pockets in the interior. I'm gonna look now in the right pocket. Looking in the right pocket, that would be unusual. And I can't find the size dot for this. And that's just the way it is sometimes. 2013. So maybe they didn't even put a size dot in 2013. I don't know how to answer that. But luckily on the back side of this tag, it says the size 6. It doesn't have it at the top here. It has it on the back of it. I don't think I have any other categories to kind of share with you. I'm not going to go through all of the bras that I have in front of me, but I will tell you that all of these bras that I have, you know, all of these bras that I have size dots in the left side, which helped me determine the exact style and color of every one of these bras here. Do the legwork. Maximize your exposure, show buyers that you care about what you're selling. Lululemon is such a huge market and you can really grab into a chunk of that marketplace. You can seize the items that you have and make the most of them. I recommend spending a little bit of time on Lulu Fanatics and investing those few 30 seconds to kind of grab that information, copy and paste it into your posting with the style number. I can't tell you how many Lululemon bras. I think I've sold 5 in the past week that were not associated with live sales. It's because I'm providing the colors and the information that people are searching for. This video has been informative to you and that you have more confidence when you're out thrifting to make the most out of your Lululemon items. Use size dots, gather the information, and then proceed. It's gonna actually streamline your listing process and you'll be surprised with how much faster you're selling Lululemon items with just that little bit of information. Take care, everyone. May kindness light your path. See you next time.